I'm at your hands, my lord.
You have a lot of consultation. You have a lot of consultation. You have a lot of consultation. My lord, you have a lot of consultation. Anyhow, the position is this. The position is in law is this. At the scheduling, you all intimated that this can be handled together. We agreed they can be consolidated. So the formality here is now the full bench to make a order consolidated them. That's the purpose of conferencing. That we sort it out, it will be presented before, it will be presented formally. It's a small matter. It's not like, because that is why we had to do the arguments at the conferencing stage. You now lay it before this court, makes that order then consolidated. If the court rejects, it is the order of court that will.
My lord.
Reign supreme, yes.
With the reference which has no framed issue, is it properly for this court, can it also be consolidated?
The what? Mr. Rakapus, we are waiting for you to apply for consolidation. The other one was scheduling. It was an intimation that these petitions could be had together. Now the court has sat. We are waiting for you to apply for consolidation, so that we give you an order for consolidation and we proceed. When it is consolidated, you will find, see, these are what you present before the court, that at the conference, this is what we have agreed. You've agreed that it should be consolidated. You'll make a simple, the London Attorney General will make a simple application, which he ought to have done minutes ago. Then we determine whether all these cases which are listed here, including one which was omitted inadvertently, can be consolidated, and the issue will come whether the one for reference can also be consolidated. If it is, we proceed with all of them. If it is not, whatever is left out is left out. As simple as that.
My lords, it is clear my colleagues on the other side are confusing consolidation with coexisting. The two are totally different.
Let the Attorney General make the application.
My lord, I said we are...
At least the court is not confused.
The court is not confused. It's my colleagues on the other side.
No, they are not. You will withdraw that one. Your colleagues are not. You are my friends. Let the Attorney General...
Then I withdraw.
You will withdraw that because your lady friends are not confused.
I have withdrawn that one, my lord.
Very well, very well. He has withdrawn the offending expression.
My name is James Yamukama, my lords, and I'm appearing in petition number 10. My lords, we are at the stage of registering parties present in court, and in that connection, my lords, for constitution of petition number 10, Prosper Musinge and others versus Attorney General, my lords, the first petitioner, Prosper Musinge, is present in court.
Fine.
The second petitioner, Applicant, not present. Thomas Mbale, third, present. Pastor Vincent Sandy, 3 out of the 4 petitioners are present, my lords.
Mr. Biamokama, the procedure, just introduce those who are present. And then the record will automatically show who is not present.
We are obliged.
Yes. At times I hear counsel saying he is on the way. How do I report that? Can we be done with the issue of the parties who have not been introduced? We don't want to move forward, backward, like the movement of a train. So can we, if there are parties which have not been introduced and they are in court, please let us be done with that and we move to the next stage.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, they didn't introduce Mr. Mabilis, who is a party.
My lord, I introduce myself.
Yes.
Maybe. My lord, I respect your order, but I pray that I go. Because my lord, my father, I will just request that I go
just in that box.
Fine. Let Mr. Mbale yeah? That is okay. Now we are moving in tandem.
My Lord, I normally move.
You see, the court is my house. I know where I should sit my guest. When the guest comes and sits on the owner's seat, he will be politely told, please, can you move on the other side? I thought we had court orders in this court. Why don't you help a litigator where these files? That's why you have got orders. You do not have them? Okay, can we? I don't know. We have our officials lending a hand, but otherwise there should be orders. Some people. Yes, Attorney General.
Mr. Mbale, I told you.
My Lord, I'm okay.
You are a party.
I'm a party, my Lord.
Yes.
To consider petition.
You are present.
I'm present, my Lord.
Very well.
We want to record your presence.
My Lord, my name is Mbale. Mbale is Shwanuka. I'm the petitioner in Constitutional Petition number 49, 2017. I represent myself, my Lord, and I'm here ready to proceed.
My Lords, before we proceed, I'm seeking your indulgence on a procedural matter. Looking at the cause list, there is an application, Constitution application number 50 of 2014, arising from Constitutional petition number 41 of 2014, Benjamin Alipanga as the applicant petitioner against NRM and 5 other respondents. Whereas this matter is on the cause list and it was not consolidated, we feel that given what transpired before, the determination of the matters which are listed today have an impact on this petition and the application thereunder. I'm seeking your indulgence, my Lords, having discussed with counsel for the petitioner and applicant, if it may please my Lords, to determine this application and petition one way or another before we proceed with the main hearing of the consolidated petitions.
Why?
Why I say that is that counsel for the petitioner had intimated to me and to the court, I think it's on record, that he intends to withdraw the petition and subsequently the application.
You want to withdraw it on his behalf?
Learned Attorney General, your counsel has a lot more years experience than the other person who said 19 years. You should have told us, counsel for the petitioner, this other matter, has something to tell God, and you leave it to him. Now you're submitting for him. I don't know whether they're here. No. That's why I sought your indulgence to allow him, if he may, to make his application. Yeah, get it.
My Lordships, Andrew Luka is my name.
My Lord what?
My Lordships, Andrew Luka is my name.
No, I thought you said my Lord something.
I said, Your Lordships.
My Lordships.
I said my Lordships. I said my Lordships, not my Lordships.
Because some of us here are commoners. So when you call us chiefs,
I wouldn't be that disrespectful.
It is either your Lordships or my Lords.
Most of them. Your Lordships, Andrew Luka is my name. Andrew Luka. Andrew Luka is my name. I'm holding brief for Mr. Kenneth Akampulira and Fred Muema, who represent the petitioner, stroke applicant. Your Lordships, when we got the cause list for this matter, we wrote to court to say that there was an intention indicated by the petitioner himself at the time we appeared before Deputy Chief Justice to withdraw this petition, given the fact that the bulk of it had been overtaken by events. Unfortunately, we've been trying to get in touch with the petitioner to get express.
So what are your instructions now?
Your Lordships, my instructions are to seek an adjournment on that matter.
Okay.
To enable.
On grounds that you're not able to access the petition.
He's in Uganda. Say Uganda.
Is Ugandan studying in Belgium?
In?
Belgium.
So you cannot proceed in his absence. Does he want to testify or what?
Your Lordships, if you look at the petition and the numerous communications we've written to court, it's clear that the bulk of the petition has been overtaken.
Withdraw it then. Withdraw it. Why do you want to adjourn a matter which has been overtaken by events? Why would you want to adjourn it? Why don't you withdraw it?
The challenge I'm having is I need express consent from the petitioner to withdraw.
No, it doesn't matter.
Are you ready to proceed or not?
No, Your Lordship.
Yeah, then we'll dismiss
Then
it.
either you withdraw or dismiss.
Your Lordship, I will.
While you still have the instructions, either withdraw or you know what decision.
Your Lordship, I make an application to the petition number 41 of 2014.
Under which rule?
Under Rule 11 of the Constitutional Petition and Reference Rules. Rule 16, not Rule 11, sorry.
Rule 16.
Rule 16 of the Constitutional Petition and Reference Rules. And the petition is Benjamin Arukan versus the National Resistance Movement and 6 others. For the reason that the bulk of the petition has been overtaken by events, it serves no purpose to have it continue.
Thank you. Yes, Learned Attorney General, what is your response?
My Lords, I don't object to the application. However, counsel for the petitioner omitted to mention the presence of Counsel Chiliowa Choanuka and Augusta Mugoya.
No.
For the respondents.
Learned Attorney General, why do you shift blame? It was, as the most senior member of the bar, it was your responsibility. The bar does not stop at Attorney General's chambers. Even Mr. Kiwanoka Kerewa is under your charge as head of the bar. It was your duty to deal with him, not any other person.
I am much obliged, my Lord, but I thank you. As I said earlier, I was first sitting in United States. Now that I have United States, I take the opportunity to put on record.
Attorney General, let's go.
So what
You are not opposing the withdrawal of the petition.
I am not opposing the withdrawal of the petition.
Yes.
And as I said earlier, for the withdrawal, I want to first put on record the appearance of counsel for the respondents.
which is
And who else? Chiliowa Choanuka.
we have not seen it. Oh, okay. Yes, and who else?
Mr. Chiliowa Choanuka, Mr. Usama Sebufu,
Not Osama, so that's my, it is Usama.
is it Osama?
Usama.
Sounds scary, but Mr. Osama Sebufu, both representing NRM,
This council, learned council, these are the council for the respondent in the matter which is sought to do withdrawal.
Much great.
So can we hear from them what is the response?
Your Lordships, I have.
Your name, you have to mention.
Your Lordship, may it please Your Lordships, Chiriwa Chwanuka. I appear for the 2nd to 5th respondent. We have no objection to the application for withdrawal.
What about
May it please Your Lordships, Sergeant Eric for the 7th respondent. Appear together with Hamid Rugorebi. We have no objection to the withdrawal of the petition. We pray for costs, given the circumstances and the conduct of the petition itself in this part.
Why would you want cost?
My cost for the event, and certainly we came prepared to proceed and finish for this one.
Mr. Chiliowa Choanuka, what do you say about costs?
If it pleases Your Lordships, the withdrawal is without consent, and therefore we will not do cost.
What about the Attorney General?
Well, since the respondents are not praying for costs, I concede.
The ruling of the court will be read by Honorable Justice Kenneth Kapuro. The ruling on the matter.
Thank you, my lord. Petition number 41, constitution of petition number 41 of 2014 is hereby dismissed, the same having been withdrawn by the petitioner with the consent of the respondents. No order is made as to cause.
Please, Senate Attorney General.
My lords, I raise once again seek your indulgence before proceeding with the hearing of the consolidated petitions
To be consolidated.
Well, my lord,
Because the record is important. These things remain permanent.
much obliged, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, on record, there is an application by petitioner Mbale, actually two applications. Which applications have an effect of maligning the integrity of this honorable court.
No, that's not true, Learned Counsel, Attorney General. Please, we will not allow that.
With applications that we hear all applications.
We will hear all application.
So that
If
is the case,
it
my lord.
describes me to be a pygmy, we still hear it. If it describes me, I never went to law school, I prove that I went to law school. A litigant is entitled to bring an application in this court. For good or for bad, it has to be determined judicially.
That being the case, my lord,
Yes.
what I have to say is that we are prepared to proceed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For guidance, you know, we are doing the preliminaries. They're important. So if there are any preliminary matter, they must be raised now. They are determined, they are resolved. And then we'll begin on your application, your wish to have certain of these matters consolidated by this court. It is done, and we begin the submissions. Yes.
Your audience, my lord.
Mbale Mabirizi.
My name is Mbale Mabirizi.
Maybe before Mr. Mbale says, let me clarify this again. Scheduling hearing was conducted by the Honorable DCJ. Certain issues were agreed upon. Ordinarily, this would have been done before a registrar, and it is, but specifically for an order of consolidation, it has to be issued by the court, not at the scheduling. What happened at the scheduling? You intimated that you would wish that these petitions be consolidated. So you will have to obtain an order of consolidation so that these matters are consolidated. And that's why they were listed separately and individually, not as a consolidated petition, because no order has yet been made by the court consolidating this position.
Actually, put differently, if the learned Deputy Chief Justice purported to consolidate, he was acting ultra vires. Or if he gave you that impression, he was going beyond the powers which the law accorded in that respect. But still, the matter is alive for the court now, including the Deputy Chief Justice, to pronounce themselves.
I am much obliged for your guidance, my lords. So, I hereby apply.
My lord.
No, not yet. We are still going to. That one will come. We're still going to hear.
My lord, it's me.
My lord, before again he comes in.
Yes.
For recording purposes, just want to notify commission at an appropriate time of an appropriate, for court order to have these issues amended, because there are certain aspects that were excluded.
We will come to that. We're going to determine the issues. We'll come to that.
My lord, specifically, I'm the one who has criminal applications. But maybe to make the record clear, I don't have applications for which Honorable General intimates. I have 3 applications. That is number 45 of 2017, 46 of 2017, and 10 of 2018. Those are my applications.
It's number 45 of
2017, it was for a temporary injunction. I have 46 of 2017, it was for interim order.
For?
An interim order for injunction. I have 10 of 2018, which was for discovery of documents. So I will wish you on all that. It's not, I think was intimating on recusal, but I don't have an application for recusal. I gave notices, because an application for recusal has to be made, there's a proceeding. What I did was to give notice, since we are coming this side. But as things have turned out, it's like those notices, I will not effect them. If it was criminal, I would say that there was mens rea, but then I want to go to a task force. Maybe that way it may be understood, because I'm looking
there
at...
There is mens rea, but you will not perpetrate the deed.
Yes. Looking at the circumstances of the case...
Okay, fine. Let's now, what do you say about the application of 2017? The one for injunction, is it...
The one for injunctions, my lord, is no longer necessary, because we are here to hear the petition, and the president assented,
yes,
and the law was gazetted.
So
I think
you're withdrawing?
I'm withdrawing them with no...
That is 45
and 46.
45 and 46.
I'm praying, my lord.
Oh, you're praying. 45 and 46, 2017.
Yes.
You're withdrawing them.
I'm withdrawing them, and I pray that they will do with no that's process.
And how about number 10 of this year?
The one of discovery, most documents were discovered.
Are you also abandoning it?
Yes.
Okay.
10,
so,
yes.
so all these applications you're withdrawing them?
I'm withdrawing them.
Can we hear Learned Attorney General, what do you say?
My lord, given the notoriety of the petitioner...
No. Please. Let it cancel. Honorable Rukotana. You are the Attorney General of the Republic of Uganda and head of the bar. We will not gladly suffer you make those references. The issue of whether somebody is notorious or not is for this court to make. The only person who can pronounce on a matter is this court. If you are saying, my lord, consider we are inviting you to consider this man to be notorious, that's a different matter. But for you now judging him to be notorious, no. I know notoriety is not always negative, but it can be ambiguously interpreted. So please, let us keep that type of expression. I know before we begin, I'll make a brief address, which I had wanted to make to the lawyers, but I'm told you declined. You gave the condition that if you're not coming with the petitioners, you will not come. So I said, fine, we go to court. Anyhow, no, that is not of consequence. So let us have decorum at every stage. I would be happy if we avoid offending words. I know tempers can rise and but as judicial officers, you should be the first. Actually, you should be the bulwark between the litigants and court users and the bench. So please,
my lord,
you have no objection.
I bow to the jurisdiction and guidance of the Honorable Court on the reference to the petition as being notorious, and I withdraw that statement.
Very well.
However, having said that, I want to say that we delved into in-depth preparations for the applications, and I seek costs for both.
There are three applications.
My lord, there are three.
There is injunction, interim order, and discovery.
Yes, my lord. So I pray for costs.
Is there an offense in somebody seeking an injunction, seeking an interim order, or seeking discovery? I mean, and this provided for in the law.
My lord, there is no offense, but once the opposite party makes preparations and incurs costs as we did, it's entitled to pay for the costs.
But the Land Attorney General, if somebody asks for documents, seeks for discovery, and you comply, why would you ask for costs?
My lord, the applications are three. One was for temporary injunction, another one was for an interim order, another one was for...
But they are pending the petition. Now the petition has been fixed. So it is the process that has been irrelevant, because now since the petition is being had, we cannot hear an interim or a substantive application pending what, since the petition is for today. So,
my lord, I take it that is the considered opinion of the court, and I rest my case at last.
Very well. We will pronounce ourselves. Justice Remy Kasilo will read the ruling of this court.
This is the ruling of the court. Constitutional applications number 45 of 2017, 46 of 2017, and 10 of 2018 are hereby dismissed by reason of their being withdrawn by the applicant. In the considered view of the court, given the circumstances of the applications, we order that no order be made as costs in respect of each of these applications.
That now leaves us with the issue of the next issue of Planet Attorney General.
My lord, we thought it pertinent before embarking on the hearing and determination of these petitions to pray that this court be pleased in order for the consolidation of constitutional petition number 44 of 2017 No. No, not that one, my lord. Number 49 of 2017.
Can you please name the parties?
No, the parties. If you have the cause list, you can help with the
49 is Malema Village.
Malema Village, Chiwanuka, versus Attorney General.
My lords, '49 is Malema Village versus the Attorney General. Number 5 of 2018, Honorable Gerard Kafureka, Karuhanga, and 5 others versus Attorney General. Three, Constitutional Petition number 3 of 2018, Ghana Law Society versus Attorney General.
Number
4, Constitutional Petition number 10 of 2018, Prosper Singh and others versus Attorney General. Constitutional Petition number 13 of 2018, Abel Jonathan Uregeya versus Attorney General. Then, my lords, Constitutional Petition number 37 of 2017, AHUD, that's Advocates for Human
rights and peace development.
For human rights, peace development.
What is the first, the what? What advocates for
human rights?
Advocates for human rights, peace and development versus Honorable Raphael Magezi and others.
Incidentally, I didn't hear anyone called Raphael Magezi here. And he's a petitioner. I don't know whether he's a respondent.
My lord is represented.
He's a respondent. Who is the respondent?
He's neither present in court
nor representative. Oh, you are representing him.
My lord, neither is the Honorable Raphael Magezi in court, nor is he represented. However, we know that the prayers sought against him will be handled when we handle these other petitions in the consolidated manner.
So, but it appears he concedes the petition because we have that bigger issue.
My Lord, I can't speak for him.
Yeah, but I said it appears. Since he's not defending.
What
we have now one party conceding to the petition, another one party opposing the petition.
My Lord, we also note that the petitioners have never had a report for the schedulings, and yet there was some. I'm also informed that Honorable Magezi was not served, so we move this court to have that petition dismissed.
But yourself.
Are you representing Magezi?
Is there anybody from Advocates for Human Rights? Anyone representing Advocates for Human Rights? No one is here.
We have service and group of some
Is that the only one you have? Is that the only
number 37. The ruling of court on this matter will be read out by learned Justice Chibori and Barisha.
This is the ruling of court on this matter regarding constitutional petition number 37 of 2017. There's evidence that the parties were served. The petitioner was served, more specifically, but there's no explanation as to why they have not appeared. For that reason, this petition is dismissed for want of prosecution. There's no order as requested.
Is there any other matter? Before the learned Attorney General can make the application for consolidation. Although he's made the application before we can pronounce ourselves on.
Honorable Deputy Attorney General, there is constitutional petition number 34. Center for Constitutional Governance and another versus Attorney General. I didn't hear you mention that. Who is for the petitioner in this matter? Center for Constitutional Governance and another versus Attorney General. Who is counsel for the petitioner in this matter? Okay, affidavit of service. The petitioner in this petition, petition number 34, Center for Constitutional Governance, Legal Brains Trust, Miriam Atembi. Who are they here? Miriam Atembi. Legal Brains Trust, Center for Constitutional Governance.
How can you say on the way, and all of you have traveled by Emirates, Kenya Airways. When it comes to Kenya Airways, you never say I'm on the way. When it comes to court proceedings, you even have the audacity to say on the way.
But Madam, we have adapted to service. It was
My lords, I think it will not be fair for this court to dismiss matters of people who are not here if they were not served about this date.
Are you appearing? Are you appearing for these people?
From an official court.
Are you appearing for them?
Councillor Wakafuzi,
Yes, my lord.
in all these matters there was proper due process.
We have here an affidavit of service.
There was
Even
served
stamp
affidavit of service,
that
there was
they got
receipt.
the stamp of the advocates. Are you appearing for them?
My lords, I
Just
did
sit
not
down.
know that fact.
The ruling of this court will be read by Learned Justice Elizabeth Musoke.
This is the ruling of this court. We have it on record that the advocates of the petitioner were served on the 27th March 2018. They accepted service. Their stamp is affixed on and in receipt of the service. They are neither here nor are the petitioners. This matter is therefore dismissed for want of reason. They are going to make no orders for posts.
Dear my lords, that leaves us with one more constitutional petition number 44. Yes. Of 2017, Dr. Abed Wanaka versus the Attorney General.
Is there anyone representing the petitioner, or is the petitioner in court?
My Lord, my name is Rulimbazi Narukola, counsel for the petitioner. The petition has been overtaken by events. We therefore withdraw the same, and I pray that no order as regard to costs be made. So I pray.
Yes, Learned Attorney General.
My lords, I would have prayed for costs.
I think the procedure is not that the council just stands up and say, I will withdraw. The matter, once it has been fixed for hearing, it is the court to grant you leave to withdraw. So your application should be to seek leave of court to permit you to withdraw the application. And now the respondent would respond either to that application. So maybe you have to do that. You have to do that. You just wake up and say, I have withdrawn. No. We can decide to hear it. So, Mr. Honorable Attorney General, are you conceding to the application so that or are you opposing to the application to withdraw?
My Lord, I'm conceding the application for leave, but I'm seeking for costs.
Oh, you changed your position. I thought that you said you would have loved to, but which to me means.
I'm having ways.
Fine.
My Lord, I had the Attorney General.
No, wait for our ruling first. Yes, we haven't pronounced ourselves.
But before consolidation, the order for consolidation.
No. An application for withdrawal of a specific petition is before us. Learned Justice Kenneth Kakuru will read the ruling of the court on that application for leave to withdraw.
Mr. Wang, your land friend made an application. There was a response made by the respondent. The court is preparing a ruling. In case you are not following, thank you, my lord. The applicant has applied to withdraw application number 44, has applied to withdraw petition number 44, 2017. Dr. Bedu Benika versus Attorney General. Since the respondent has, and the respondent has no objection. Since the respondent has no objection, leave is hereby granted for the applicant to withdraw the matter. in the result that this petition is dismissed with no order as to costs, since the Attorney General has considered the application.
Yes, Council, did you want to raise some matter? Only that we put the cart before the horse that time. So do you wish to...
Most of that, my lord. My lord, when that matter came up, the last one, the Attorney General indicated that it's the only one remaining. But that brings back the issue of the reference. I'm sorry to disturb you.
No, you're not disturbing us. You see, when we say this, the right thing at the right time, it makes it easy. We move together and forward. So you're not in the least disturbing us.
I'm reading it from the mood here.
No. Don't be deceived by the mood.
What mood are you reading?
It could just be tactics. let me even shorten. You know, we sat at the conference, yes. The Deputy Chief Justice arrogated unto himself certain powers which he did not have. For me, I concede when I'm in the wrong. For you, you're like God, you're never in the wrong. But even God conceded that he made a mistake. He should have created a woman at the same time as man. He created a woman after 6 days. So, as human beings, we should accept. Where we go wrong, we accept. Council Arias, I'm asking you, there are those matters which you want consolidated, you're going to put before the adoption. I'm saying this so that we can move. That particular one of the reference, is it your view that it can be handled together with the others? We consider that we have made a mistake, we left out the substantive petition. Or is it a matter which can be handled separately in a different hearing and we deal with these others? It is your matter.
My lord, I've raised the time and
Council Kwab, maybe the concern, you made a statement that you are reading it from the mood. What mood are you reading?
My lord, with all due respect, I had a statement from the DCP. With all due respect, my lord, that we gave conditions when we were invited to appear before the chambers. My lord, it's not correct that we gave conditions. We did not give conditions as such. We are seeking for guidance on how to handle that issue. And indeed, we appeared there. We sought to have audience there. And you made a ruling that we come and handle this issue.
Council Arias,
yes, ma'am.
Fortunately, it is behind us. For us, we don't hold to these things. My instructions were very clear. I sent a messenger, a judicial messenger, that I wanted to meet all the lawyers as judicial officers separately so that we can deal with our housekeeping rules as judicial officers. The information we got was that you people could only see us with the petitioners. I said, but this is my home. If I want to meet you under a tree, I decide. If I want to meet you in the kitchen where I'm cutting onions, I decide. How can you tell me you must come with a stranger, somebody who is not a judicial officer? I made that. And then later on we learned that there were some hand-picked learned counsel who wanted to meet us. We said, no, I want to meet every learned counsel on both sides. That was the position. But if by that you think we're holding, no, take it from me. That for us we put it behind. Whatever we wanted to discuss with you, after we have finished the preliminaries, you'll hear from me, I'll say it in open court. And then we will begin the submissions. Is that right? But do not be intimidated. We are here to protect you, both physically, spiritually, and emotionally. If anyone or anything seeks to deter you from the full representation of your client, the only place where you can run to is this court. And take it from me, you'll be given full protection within the law. So that one was an opportunity which we missed to talk as judicial officers, because you are first and foremost officers of this court, not representatives of clients. That comes because you are an officer of this court. And that is why they don't give you a trading license. You're not a trader, you're not a merchant. They give you a certification called a practicing certificate. That will certify that Arias Lukwago is still fit to ensure, to help courts reach a just decision. And that was the context. Nothing behind that. All these people read ulterior motives in everything. If I yawn, they will say I did not have enough sleep, I did not have breakfast. Because they always look for a negative explanation. So, I'm appealing to this. I will address you slightly more after we finish with the preliminaries. That in this process, you must stand tall. That whatever the decision of this court will be, nobody derailed you from presenting your case in accordance with your instructions. So now read the right mood. Thank you.
My Lord, we graciously appreciate your guidance, and we appreciate the inhabitants of court in this matter. My Lord, I'm raising this issue for the last year. The issue of the refunds.
Yes.
Because we are at the stage of consolidating all these matters. We needed to have guidance on how these issues will be. So regarding the question you have raised, what I would suggest, personally I would be comfortable if an order was made that this matter be returned back to the High Court for hearing. Because what I've heard from the Attorney General, the issue as to why it's not being consolidated with the rest of the petition is that the issue was not framed. And persistently we raised this issue before the trial judge, that we are making a reference to the Constitution. But what issues will be determined there? We were really concerned that issues for determination by the Constitutional Court have to be set out in the lower court. But that was not done. So it's not our fault. We are here to seek for justice. We are here to be heard. So whatever decision you make, we are entirely in your hands. But what we pray for, what we seek for, that the matter be heard, one way or the other, it is disposed of.
Council Kwago.
It is consistent.
Council Kwago. Your prayer, in simple terms, is that you would like the reference to be consolidated with the matters that are being considered in this session. Is it that so?
No, my Lord. What I would pray for, because the prayers are very specific, prerogative orders against the Speaker of Parliament. And those prerogative orders are discretionary orders, powers, not a High Court. And this is the issue we placed before the trial judge.
So you don't want the
judiciary view.
You don't want the reference to be entertained by this court.
We would pray that that order be made that it is heard by the High Court. We would appreciate that.
Mr. Kwago, first of all, that reference is on today's conference. That's the good thing. Today's conference. So, I think ordinarily consolidation can come from court or can come from the parties. We have dismissed a number of petitions, so the numbers that we have are now less than what we began with. Probably you need to go back and see amongst yourselves whether you really want to have these matters consolidated. Even if you don't want them consolidated, they will be heard as individual petitions. To me, I see that this matter of the reference is a very small matter which we can hear if all of you agree in 30 minutes and dispose of it. Because from the first of it, no issue was framed for determination by this court. The moment that is considered, we'll send it back for issues of that. I don't see what it requires to be consolidated here. The other issue would be, of course, to argue that since it's a constitutional matter, this court can actually frame, but we can't frame for ourselves a question, then we answer it. You see, this court cannot frame a question and then answer it. No question has been framed for us to answer. The judge just wrote, this matter should go to the constitutional court, and we can deal with that separately. Here in this session, it was listed for this session. What's the issue? What's the issue? Who told you that we are here for 2 days or 3 days or 5 days? No. We are here until the petitions should have been considered and heard and finished. If you choose to hear one by one, we'll hear them one by one until they end. As you comfortably stay in the hotels.
I'm again constrained to raise over the same matter. I'm sorry, my lord. But I think this matter
Learned Counsel, we've conferred. This matter has been listed for today, and Counsel Elias Lopago is right to raise it in view of the nature of that matter. We will hear the other matters, whether they're going to be consolidated or separately. We will hear them when we are done with them. While we're still here, the last matter we're going to handle will be this matter of the reference, so that by the time we go back to Kampala, it will also have been handled separately. Yes, Learned Attorney General, can we now go into... Do we still have any other matter which needs to be determined? Why is your thing competing with us? Oh, the rules of court, in case you didn't know. Well, you switch off your phone. If your phone is not able to be switched off, you don't bring it to the courthouse. Yes, because this type of thing can cause you problems. So please switch off your phones or walk out and deposit them somewhere so that when you get out you can take them. Yes, Learned Attorney General.
My Lord, I think that does with consolidation, education, and we pray that the matters applied for be consolidated. Reason being that they raise the same issues.
Which ones are these? The ones you read out.
The ones I read out earlier, my lords.
except the one which have been dismissed, and the one we have deferred, the one of Elias Lukaku we have deferred. Those ones, how many of them?
There were 5.
There are 5.
The ones you seek to have consolidated? The ones you are seeking to have consolidated?
Yes, my lord, the one I read out.
My record reads 6, I don't know why. That is 49, Malema Bizilezi as the first one. Number 5, Honorable Karhanga Kafure, 5 others. Number 3, Uganda Law Society versus Attorney General. Number 4, Prosper Sinde. Number 5, Aline Buretia. Yes, I hope was dismissed.
Yes, so those are the ones. What do we hear from? Who is the senior counsel on the other side?
My lord, this is number 10.
No. It was just giving their order, not the numbering of the petition. I realized that would bring confusion. He was saying the first one, the second, the third. Just Yes, learned counsel for the respondents, representation. Mr. Ugalo?
Petition. For petition as my lord.
Oh, sorry, for petition. Right.
A realm of depletion and a fountain of sorrow. Could this be the death of Mother Nature? With the looming threat of tearing down our forests, endangering species, and natural disasters.
Of course, when it rains heavily, of course, the soil develops cracks, and of course, it erodes. When there are human beings, and even the houses, they are all gone.
Can the ecosystems be saved? Are wetlands protected? The wildlife cherished? And climate change mitigated?
This is a journey to enlighten the nation. French author Jules Verne once said in his book, Journey to the Center of the Earth, we may brave human laws, but we cannot resist natural ones. This is an environmental journey on a path to discovery as we bring you the features that will change the nation.
Don't miss Suhail Mugabe every Tuesday on NTV Tonight as we embark on a journey to save nature.
The Institute of Internal Auditors Uganda was founded in 2002 and is affiliated to the Global Institute of Internal Auditors. Its mission is to advance the internal audit profession and practice in Uganda, particularly in the areas of governance, risk management, and internal control in both the public and private sectors. Join us this Wednesday, 11th April, here at 10 p.m. for the live talk show on how the Institute of Internal Audit Uganda has put programs in place intended to reduce the levels of financial mismanagement and corruption in the country through the promotion of integrity, courage, service excellence, teamwork, and innovation. This show is brought to you by
Samba need Coca-Cola and win big. Buy any Coca-Cola product, check under the crown, and what you see is what you win. Cash, Hisense TV sets, multi-choice decoders, and much more.
Taste the feeling. Wake up to cuddles like never before. With new Pampers Baby Dry, their first and only diaper with 1, 2, 3 channels that help distribute wetness evenly, so it does not sag like ordinary diapers and stays drier for mornings full of cuddles. Pampers, wishing you love, sleep and play.
Teens are taking over Fanta marketing.
Coming soon on NTV.
Common street counterfeits are fake products or services.
There are fake drugs on the market.
People are slaughtering chicken when it still has chemicals running in the system.
Who gives type approvals to those counterfeits?
I'll be very interested to know where that illegal slaughterhouse is, such that I can actually go and close it.
The drug that was injected in his body wasn't the right drug.
Here at the Anti-Counterfeit Network Africa, we're saying, don't be fake, buy and sell genuine.
I didn't even know where you then did.
They're helping you to kidnap all of us.
What for to be said?
Sesha mayanja bebayaniriza Vasco da Gama.
What do you do for a living apart from your husband?
My name is Leia Olivar.
Why do you want to go to US?
Yun ang pangarap ko, anak. Na manirahan tayong lahat dun. I'm going there for my mother. She died there.
From USA, here I come!
A girl with an American dream.
Karamdam ko, tinatawag ako ng Amerika. Nandun ho yung kapalaran ko.
I love you, San Francisco! I love you!
Hey, in America, you don't go running around the street hugging random people.
Now I'm supposed to explain to my boss that, huh? What do you do about it?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
A boy living his American life.
Tinitipid mo na naman yung sarili mo kasi pinapadala mo lahat sa kapatid mo.
Don't worry about Jordan and Jenny. Hindi ko sila pababayaan.
Malapit na pong mag-expire yung visa ko. Kaya lang hindi pa ako kasi ako nakakaipon masyado ng dollars eh.
Isa lang naiisip kong paraan ngayon. Magpakasal ka sa Amerikano. Leia is willing to pay a big sum of money and you need money.
Ikaw?
Walang pasyonalan. Business lang ito. Don't fall in love with me.
Fall in love? With you? Excuse me? Please marry me.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
On the wings of love.
From Uganda's political and economic capital to your district.
There are very many youth today who are unemployed.
The veterinary doctors who are trained are being replaced by soldiers.
From Karamoja to Soro, from Budoda to Gulu, we are on the way to your district.
We all can do something if we are united to end sexual and gender-based violence.
The police should have one face.
When you look at the security organs that are trying to help the district, these are the organs who are really helping the rich people.
We don't just give people a platform, but we offer alternative policies with a hope that policymakers will listen.
I don't know what is happening right now in the country.
We have about 145 cases of defilement.
You hear 145 cases of defilement. Just right from which month?
There are those who are dying while they are giving birth.
1 out of every 10 girls drop out because of failure to manage menstruation.
And in many of our debates, we have also reconciled political leaders. Your opinion counts every Saturday at 8 p.m. As usual, I aspire to inspire you before I expire. I am Agnes Nandutu, the Speaker of People's Parliament.
Join Agnes Nandutu, the Speaker of People's Parliament, every Saturday at 8 p.m. only on NTV.
The greatest dance competition is back. Hot Steps Season 5. Do you have what it takes? Record your solo 90 seconds audition video and send it to 0700-656-500. Send your video starting Thursday 29th March to Saturday 8th of April 2018. Be part of the legacy. Hot Steps Season 5.
We have watched this show begin. We have traveled the entire country in search for commercial farmers.
Cassava is now a cash crop in Teso.
Farmers from across Uganda have benefited from agriculture.
Somebody who is doing fish farming, this is an opportunity, a huge opportunity. In that